Good morning folks, and welcome to the allotment on a very blustery, windy morning. We've had some very strong winds last night. I think they were forecasting 50 odd mile/an-hour gusts, which is quite a lot for this area. You know, we do occasionally get 70 in that, but that was on my app was 50, and usually when it was forecasting 70 it was only showing us 40 on my app, so it was probably a lot higher than that. It certainly threw the garden furniture around the garden, and there was one or two fence panels around in the streets. Anyway, I've come up to the allotment just to see what's happening. You can see in these perennial beds that I have still got a few dahlias in here that I haven't taken out yet, and look at the lupins, look as though they're growing, so we're going to have some nice flowers in here next year. I need to get the weeding and stuff sorted in here. These two beds here, these I tidied up the other day when I didn't have the camcorder with me, and what I've done is, because I won't be growing anything during the winter, so what I've done, there was 4 rhubarb plants what I dug up last year, and I've actually put those back into here, and so they're either going to grow next year or they won't. I guess we'll have an idea in March time when they start shooting. If there's no shooting, then I need to just take them up, and they're dead, but fingers crossed they'll be alright, because since I dug those up, obviously things have changed. Now I've got involved in home brewing and winemaking. I'm going to be needing more supplies for next year, you know, which will keep me happy and Nigel happy, and you know, so I think we'll be alright. Right, the Braeburn apples are on the trees, and I think what I'm going to do today, I'm probably going to pick these. They've got scab, but what I can actually do is, these can be dried. I can take these home, I can dry these, and they'll be alright to eat throughout the winter as dried fruit. So I think that's what I'll do. A few nettles and that coming through. I've got a bit of weeding to do when we get a dry spell. Just having a quick peep down here just to see how the hollyhocks are coming on. You can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the little one down there, that's alright, that's 5. Looks as though these never survived what I put in it. Oh no, that one, there's a little one here. You can see that one, that's 6. But the other, oh, and that's possibly one there as well, 7. I'm not sure though, well, I'm not sure about that. But that one's dead, there's nothing there. Never mind. So that should be a nice little display next year. The Loganberries, as you can see, is all threaded up, ready for next year. Hopefully we'll get... oh! Now just look at that, folks! How strange is that? Look! That is so strange. These are, I've cut this all back, all the dead stuff's been cut back. This is coming off the new shoots. We've got Loganberries coming, the second lot off the new shoots. Just how strange is that, eh? Loganberries made nice plants. Not Loganberries, gooseberries. This bit here has got left because I didn't get rid of the wasp nest, and I don't know whether it was down there in that hole. I don't know what happens to wasps during the colder months. But anyway, I'm not going to kick it or anything, just to see, but that's the reason why this bed didn't get clear. Right, now, look folks, we've got all seeds coming through. These are all self-setters. We've even got a Californian poppy and stuff. Now I'm going to leave what's growing in here. You can see there's absolutely loads of seeds. Normally I would weed it all and that, but I know that these are perennials what were in here, the beds. Mostly perennials, so we're gonna leave that as an experiment and see what happens. This is yet to be weeded, but it's my little foxglove bed. A few snapdragons and, oh, I've got a tail remember, I can't remember what that is. Oh well, slipped me mind, never mind, that's me. Now the same things happen with this bed, folks. We've got lots of activity, and I can see that there's what have we got? We've got Californian poppies and we've got cornflowers in some of these seeds in here, and God knows what else there is. I really don't know, but I'm going to leave it to see what happens. That's quite exciting. Right, I don't know whether we can. This is all the rhubarb what's all died back in these pots here. I've got to weed these. I haven't got around to doing the in here. Not recently anyway, so they've all got to be done again. There's strawberries in there. Hopefully they'll give us a good crop in the spring. And you can see that the strawberries all over here have all grown back since I really trimmed them right back to the bare roots. Excuse the wind, folks. Got a bit of sorting out with the leaves and that, where they're all collected along here. These have been all weeded, but you can see we've got weeds coming back, so I need to keep on top of that. And I think we'll get a good crop of strawberries off these next year. You can see that I've actually now closed the windows up for the winter in the polytunnel. The main reason for this is I knew we're going to get some wind, and you don't want it whipping through the windows and causing havoc, causing like a draft inside the tunnel. So they've all been closed. Also, with them being closed, there'll be condensation forming in there, which will act as a watering system. So I don't need to worry so much about the strawberry plants, what I've got in there. This tunnel, you can see by the windows, is all starting to disintegrate. And I don't think those, if I remember right, those windows, even if I put them down, I don't think they'll stick to the side. So basically that cover either needs replacing, or I need to replace it with a new tunnel. In fact, let's just try the window while we're here, just to see. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably replace the tunnel. There's not much difference between the price of a tunnel and the price of a price of the cover and the price of a tunnel. Plus the new tunnel designs have got the proper door, and it's a bit of a pain, these roll-up doors. So, as you can see, we've still got loads of foxgloves left what never got into the ground. I have actually gone through it and I've weeded. I took out the dahlias now out of the bed here. And that's about it, folks. I'm not going to open the tunnel up, but you know, we've got some. I've basically chopped the dahlias off, and there's strawberries in there. There's perennials what are still in the pots, but there's not really a lot happening. At some point, I need to go in there and get it all tidied up and get all the racking back up, ready for the spring. So that will be shown in another video. But for now, just take a look at a very blustery, and it's starting to rain, so I'm going to put the camcorder away now because I don't want to get it damaged. But yeah, it's a bit bleak on the plot. Look at that. Okay, just one final thing, folks. I'm getting messages about where's Julie and that, and I know it's, some people are being sarcastic, some people are they probably just don't know, but anyway, I'm Julie. I'm the ugly one, and the non-feminine one, but that's me, and I hope you're not offended by me, but that's how I am, and I try not to let it affect me in any way. Okay, thanks a lot, bye.